So far, I have played 3 tunes. The first one was called Uruguay's Ascend from the film Kung Fu Panda 3. It's the one where he fights Kai, and in the film, right, with Chi, right, and it becomes the master of Chi, and then the other one, right, was from Pink Panther. It's a very old film. I think it might have been Inspector Clouseau in it. He might have been a detective, I think it was. I don't know very much about it, but I remember watching the film when I was younger. Right, I'm not going to say how old I am because I don't want to give it the rights, but I can say that I remember watching it when I was younger, and I actually enjoyed it. And the other one, right, it was from that's right. The last one, I think it was from Lord of the Rings. I think it's called Concerning Hobbits, right? But that's part of it. There's more to it as well to add to that, but that's one thing I need to sort of learn and study the codes because it's more of a finger picking. I have been I do have some new updates ones that are coming out quite soon. Um, those ones, right? I've learned this one. It's Lord of the Rings, but it's basically the Hobbits, right? But I'll play this right, but it's only like so you can see what it's like. That one, right, was from The Hobbit. It's like this Lord of the Rings, but it's a prequel. They made 3 films. There was the Unexplained Journey, Demolition of Smaug, and the last one, Battle of the Five Armies. So I think it was the first one, is where they signed up Bilbo Baggins to become the burglar, right, to help the dwarves of the Misty Mountains, far away somewhere called. It's not Moria. That's different. But it's a long way. It's like a big mountain, where all the like the dwarves now try. But they use a special key, but you need moonlight. But it's after the last of the day of Durin. So there was a scene earlier on when they're all in that room and they're all singing that song called "Far from the Misty Mountains," and I don't know who published made contract no, I won't say choreographed. There's a word I can't pronounce them, but I'll get it in the end anyway. So it's called Far from the Things that's the new one. I got this. I got quite a few ones I had right. Which I haven't done yet. One's called My Heart Will Go On. That one was based on the film called Titanic. It was filmed by James Cameron. Director. I think it was a director or producer. One of them two. I think it was. And then I've done Star Wars. Which I've done. That's right. The Star Wars. Yeah, that's right. Which I did before. Which I played. I've got a few riffs which I'll show you at a later date anyway. But if you want to riff, right, something to learn, right, so you know how to do it yourself, send me subscribe to my page. I'm very grateful of it anyway, and thank you for the 500 subscribers. I'm very chuffed, and I feel greatly appreciated. So thank you for getting me to 500. So I've done a few riffs. One's from Feel Good Inc. Then I've done 2 on Linkin Park. I've got some new ones which I need to learn. One's from is a legend, right, called I can't always call it now, but it's Sound Imagine, right. It's a very old song, right. But it's it's one of those songs. I've done You Are My Sunshine. You might have sometime last year, but I actually played that song as well. But it was ever before, because you see, I had a cat, right, called Pepper, right. She was a lovely cat. She was a lovely cat, and that song, it gave me the love and that, right, and attention. What sort of life she had before. I had Pepper for 4 years. She was I wouldn't say she was active that, but the way when she wants something, she'll tell you that, right. And every morning she's very cheeky, to be honest, as well. My last cat I had. I've got quite a few songs on the Lord of the Rings, but they might be recalled, because I had to write them out of them, so anyway. Oh yes, and also The Simpsons. I've done The Simpsons as well, but I haven't performed it yet anyway, which I would do, so that's that one, that's another one. And also, well, to be honest, right, I got quite a few. I've got quite a few new songs so at the moment as well. So that's all I have said for tonight. So if you like a request of a song that you like to learn to play, right, write down the name right in the comments, right, and I will find how to play it as well. So once I have someone to play, I'll be able to show you how as well. Like the chords. If it's finger picking, right, which I have been doing for the last for a good while now. I can do that as well. But there's more to it as well. You got to stretch your fingers as well, which I need to start learning to do as well. So I'll say no. I'll say. So that's. I do apologise, right? It's just that being autistic, right? I'm trying to get my words out quick enough, but I do tend to stutter. So I do apologise for that, right? If you're a bit confused what I'm saying right now, anyway, I'm only saying I will finish for tonight, and I'll do some more tomorrow or the day after. But watch out, right? There are some new songs coming very soon, right? Which I'm gonna start learning, and I'll say good night to you all, and goodbye, good night.